From humble beginnings in local beer gardens to becoming Europe's best attended football league, we're about to journey through 18 of Germany's most beloved football institutions, and that yellow wall at Dortmund's Signal Iduna Park, it's even more breathtaking when you understand the century of passion that built it. The powerhouses: Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund, RB Leipzig. Bayern Munich, the undisputed kings. Founded in 1900, Bayern Munich wasn't even in the inaugural Bundesliga season in 1963. They wouldn't join until 2 years later, but since then, they've utterly dominated German football. The Bavarian Giants have claimed 33 Bundesliga titles, including an unprecedented 11 consecutive championships from 2013 to 2023. Their Mir San Mir philosophy, roughly translating to "we are who we are," perfectly captures their unwavering self-belief. What separates Bayern is their ruthless efficiency both on and off the pitch. Their player recruitment strategy often involves poaching the best talent from domestic rivals. Robert Lewandowski, Manuel Neuer, and Leon Goretzka all arrive from Bundesliga competitors. This approach strengthens Bayern while simultaneously weakening their challengers. The Allianz Arena's colour-changing exterior perfectly symbolises this club: innovative, world-class, and impossible to ignore. Borussia Dortmund, the people's club. If Bayern represents German football's corporate precision, Dortmund embodies its beating heart. Founded by a group of young men in 1909 who were unsatisfied with the local church's attitude towards football, BVB has always been rooted in working-class identity. The Yellow Wall, Europe's largest standing terrace with 25,000 fans, creates the continent's most electric atmosphere. But Dortmund is more than just passionate fans. Their talent development pipeline has produced superstars like Mario Götze, Marco Reus, and transformed Jude Bellingham from Birmingham City prospect to Real Madrid Galactico. Jurgen Klopp's tenure from 2008 to 2015 defined modern Dortmund. High-intensity, heavy metal football that distributed Bayern's dominance with back-to-back titles in 2011 and 2012. Though they've struggled to maintain that level since, their commitment to attacking football and youth development makes them perpetual entertainers. RB Leipzig, the controversial upstarts. The Bundesliga's most polarizing club wasn't even founded until 2009. Red Bull's takeover of 5th Division SSV Markenstadt circumvented Germany's sacred 50+1 ownership rule, which prevents commercial investors from holding majority voting rights in clubs. Through careful investment and strategic development, Leipzig rocketed through the divisions, reaching the Bundesliga by 2016. Their model focuses on signing young talents under 24, developing them in a high-pressing system, and selling at profit, making stars of players like Christopher Nkunku, Dominik Szoboszlai, and Timo Werner. Despite their competitive success, including Champions League semi-finals, traditionalists view Leipzig as an artificial corporate construct undermining German football culture. Every away match sees protests, but love them or hate them, RB Leipzig has permanently altered the Bundesliga landscape. The historic institutions: Werder Bremen, Hamburger SV, VfB Stuttgart. Werder Bremen, the green-white institution. Four-time Bundesliga champions Werder Bremen are the quintessential rollercoaster club. Their Weserstadion sits picturesquely along the banks of the river Weser, a symbol of their deep-rooted connection to the city. Bremen's golden era under Otto Rehagel from 1981 to 1995 earned them 2 Bundesliga titles and the nickname Green-White Brazilian for their flowing, attack-minded football. Their most celebrated team came in 2004 under Thomas Schaff, completing a league and cup double with stars like Johan Mikaud, Ailton, and a young Miroslav Klose. Recent years have seen decline, including relegation in 2021, but their return to the top flight has rekindled the passion of their loyal fan base. Few clubs embody the Bundesliga's community spirit better than Bremen. Hamburger SV, the fallen giant. Until 2018, Hamburger SV proudly displayed a stadium clock counting their uninterrupted years in the Bundesliga since its foundation. That clock stopped at 54 years, 261 days when they suffered their first ever relegation. The 6-time German champions and 1983 European Cup winners represent one of football's cautionary tales. Despite their storied history, producing talents like Uwe Seeler and Kevin Keegan winning 3 Ballon d'Ors during his Hamburg stint, mismanagement and instability led to their downfall. The Volkspark Stadion, with its capacity for 57,000 passionate fans, serves as a bittersweet reminder of their former status as they continue fighting for promotion back to where many feel they belong, among Germany's elites. VfB Stuttgart, the Southern Innovators. Stuttgart's identity is inextricably linked to innovation, fitting for a city that's home to Mercedes-Benz and Porsche. Their academy, the Stuttgart Way, has produced World Cup winners like Sami Khedira and Champions League winners like Timo Werner. Their 2007 Bundesliga title under Armin Veh came against all odds with a squad whose average age was just 24, still the youngest championship winning team in Bundesliga history. This commitment to youth development remains their guiding philosophy. Stuttgart's
recent renaissance under Sebastian Hoeneß has re-established them as one of Germany's most exciting teams, combining tactical sophistication with homegrown talent in a way that honours their innovative tradition. The cult favourites: FC St. Pauli, Union Berlin, SC Freiburg. FC St. Pauli, football's rebel club. Though currently not in the Bundesliga, no German football explanation is complete without St. Pauli. Based in Hamburg's red light district, they've transformed from neighbourhood club to global phenomenon by embracing counterculture values. Their skull and crossbones emblem represent their anti-establishment identity. They were the first German club to officially ban right-wing nationalism from their stadium in the 1990s, establishing themselves as champions of progressive values in a sport often resistant to political statement. What makes St. Pauli truly special is how they've maintained authentic grassroots support while becoming a worldwide brand. Their Millantor Stadium offers one of football's most unique atmospheres, where punk rock meets passionate support, regardless of which division they compete in. Union Berlin, the fan-built miracle. When Union Berlin needed to renovate their stadium in 2008, over 2,300 fans volunteered their labour, donating 140,000 hours to rebuild the Alte Forsthalle with their own hands. This perfectly encapsulates what makes Union special, a club truly built by its supporters. Their 2019 promotion to the Bundesliga was the culmination of an against-all-odds journey. During their East German days, they developed an anti-establishment identity in opposition to Stasi-backed rivals like Dynamo Berlin. This underdog spirit carried them through German reunification and up the divisions. Their traditional Christmas carol singing, where thousands gather with candles regardless of results, exemplifies their community focus. Union's remarkable Champions League qualification in 2023 proved that authenticity and sustainable growth can still succeed at the highest level. SC Freiburg, football's perfect ecosystem. Nestled in Germany's Black Forest, Freiburg has created football's most sustainable model under the longest-serving Bundesliga coach, Christian Streich. Their philosophy is simple: develop local talents, play attractive football, sell when the time is right, and never spend beyond their means. Their academy has produced stars like Matthias Ginter and Nico Schlotterbeck, while their recruitment consistently finds undervalued talents who thrive in their system before moving to bigger clubs, creating a financial cycle that ensures continued success. What's remarkable is how they've maintained their values while achieving their best ever Bundesliga finish and reaching the DFB Pokal final. Their new Europa Park stadium, built sustainably with solar panels and innovative waste management, perfectly represents a club that does things the right way. The traditional clubs: Eintracht Frankfurt, FC Köln, and Borussia Mönchengladbach. Eintracht Frankfurt, Europe's 12th man. When Frankfurt fans travel, European cities know about it. Their 30,000 strong takeover of Barcelona for their 2022 Europa League quarter-final exemplifies their extraordinary supporter culture. Their subsequent Europa League triumph, culminating in 10,000 fans charging the field of Seville, cemented their reputation for fanatical support. The Eagles' history has been defined by cup successes rather than league titles, with their 2018 DFB Pokal victory over Bayern Munich ending a 30-year trophy drought. Their Deutsche Bank Park Stadium's atmosphere, driven by their ultras in the Nordwestkurve, ranks amongst Europe's most intimidating. What sets Frankfurt apart is their balanced approach, combining shrewd recruitment of overlooked talents like Filip Kostic and Randall Kolo Muani with academy products like Kevin Trapp, creating a model that's both financially stable and competitive. FC Köln, the Carnival Club. Few clubs are as intertwined with their city's culture as FC Köln in the Cologne. Founded in 1948, their GOAT mascot Hennes, named after player-turned-coach Hennes Weisweiler, is the Bundesliga's only live animal mascot, perfectly symbolising their unique identity. Köln's connection to the city's famous carnival season earned them the nickname Karnevalverei. Their February matches feature special carnival kits, and goals are celebrated with traditional Kölsch songs, which transform their stadium into a massive street party. Though their only Bundesliga titles come in 1962 and 1964, their passionate fan base remains amongst Germany's most loyal, despite their yo-yo club status in recent decades. Their anthem, Mehr Stonzer dir FC Köln, or We Stand By You FC Köln, reflects an unbreakable bond between city and club. Borussia Mönchengladbach, the 70s dynasties. Before Bayern's dominance, Borussia Mönchengladbach were Germany's team of the 1970s. Under legendary coach Hennes Weisweiler, the Folds won 5 Bundesliga titles between 1970 and 1977 and reached the European Cup final in 1977, playing revolutionary attacking football. Stars like Günter Netzer, Bertie Vogts, and Alan Simonsen defined an era when Gladbach were considered among Europe's most entertaining teams. The Bockelberg Stadium became a fortress where even the continent's giants feared to play. Though those glory days have passed, their current Borussia Park still provides one of Bundesliga's best atmospheres, and their commitment to attacking football remains. Their rivalry with Bayern Bayern, dubbed Der Klassiker before Dortmund adopted the title, represents German football's original power struggle. The steady climbers, Bayer Leverkusen, VfL Wolfsburg, TSG Hoffenheim. Bayer Leverkusen, from factory team to European force. Founded in 1904 by employees of the pharmaceutical company, Bayer Leverkusen's corporate origins contrast with Germany's traditional club model. Their early decades were spent in amateur divisions before gradually climbing to reach the Bundesliga in 1979. Their Leverkusen nickname stems from heartbreaking near misses, most notably 2002 when they finished Bundesliga runners-up, lost the DFB Pokal final and the Champions League final. This unwanted identity was finally shattered in 2023-24 under Xabi Alonso, securing their historic first Bundesliga title with an unbeaten season. Their Bay Arena might be one of the league's smaller venues, but their talent factory has produced stars like Kai Havertz and Florian Wirtz. Their innovative playing style has established them as one of Europe's most entertaining teams. VfL Wolfsburg, the automotive powerhouse. Like Leverkusen, Wolfsburg emerged from a company, founded in 1945 as a team for Volkswagen workers. Their rise to prominence came later, culminating in their shock 2009 Bundesliga title under Felix Magath, powered by Edin Dzeko and Grafite's record-breaking partnership. Their Volkswagen Arena sits adjacent to the iconic Volkswagen factory and theme park, symbolising the club's inextricable link to the automotive giant. Their women's team, with 7 consecutive Bundesliga titles between 2017 and 2023, has achieved even greater dominance than the men's side. Strategic investment and development have established Wolfsburg as a consistent European contender, though they continue to battle perceptions of being a plastic club, lacking tradition and atmosphere compared to Germany's historic institute. TSG Hoffenheim, the village team. Perhaps no club better represents German football's tension between tradition and modernity than Hoffenheim. From a village of just 3,000 people, they rose from the 5th tier to the Bundesliga thanks to a software billionaire Dietmar Hopp's investment in his childhood club. Their meteoric rise earned them unprecedented hostility from traditional fans, with banners, protests, and chants greeting them at away grounds. However, their success has been built on more than just money. Their state-of-the-art academy and data-driven recruitment model provided a blueprint that bigger clubs have since followed. Former manager Julian Nagelsmann, appointed at just 28, symbolises their innovative approach. While their pre-zero arena rarely sells out despite competitive success, Hoffenheim's legacy may be how they revolutionised coaching and talent development methods throughout German football. The underdogs. Mainz 5, FC Augsburg, Heidenheim. Mainz 5, the overachievers. Mainz represents the Bundesliga blueprint for sustainable success against financial odds. Their transformation began under Jurgen Klopp, who led them to their first ever Bundesliga promotion in 2004 after nearly a century in lower division. Their modest Miwa Arena holds just 33,000 fans, but their shrewd recruitment and emphasis on high-energy pressing football established them as top-flight regulars despite operating on one of the league's smallest budget. Their carnival club identity, shared with Köln, reflects their festive atmosphere and refusal to take themselves too seriously. Their greatest contribution to German football might be as a coaching factory, producing not just Klopp, but also Thomas Tuchel and Bo Svensson. FC Augsburg, Bavaria's other team. Often overshadowed by neighbours Bayern Munich, Augsburg has carved out their own Bundesliga identity since promotion in 2011. Their WWK Arena's standing-only section behind the goal creates an atmosphere that belies their status as one of the league's smaller clubs. Their greatest moment came in 2015-2016 when they qualified for the Europa League and faced Liverpool in an emotional reunion with former Bundesliga player Jurgen Klopp. Despite operating on a fraction of their competitors' budgets, they've established themselves as survivors through shrewd recruitment and maximising resources. What makes Augsburg special is their deep connection to the Swabian regional identity. Distinct from Bavaria's more famous representatives, they represent the Bundesliga's middle class, clubs that might never challenge for titles but embody the league's competitive depth. FC Heidenheim, the newest arrival. The Bundesliga's newest member represents one of football's most remarkable success stories. Under the 17-year leadership of Frank Schmidt, the longest-serving coach in German professional football, they've risen from the 5th tier to the Bundesliga without external investment. Their 15,000 capacity Voith Arena sits atop the Schlossberg mountain, giving them one of football's most unique home venues. Despite being from a town of just 50,000 people, careful planning and sustainable growth have created a club that defies financial logic. Their promotion in 2023 exemplifies the Bundesliga's appeal, where a club without superstars, billionaire backing, or massive infrastructure can still reach the pinnacle through exceptional organisation and community support. If you enjoyed this video and want to find out about every dark football theory, click the video on your screen right now.